Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It is a beautiful box using the new Whole Lot of Lovely Designer Series paper and one of our new shimmer ribbons. Hello, gorgeous. I'm not sure how well you're going to see this on the black, but it's a lovely domed top that has been tied in place with all 6 of the panels that come over, and they have been curled with a bone folder. So I'm going to show you how to make it. And actually I was looking on Pinterest, and I saw it was actually a cupcake, and it was a template that you printed off the template, and that included all of the pattern of the top, and it was a cupcake, so obviously it had sides that sloped. If I put it down, sloped at that angle, and then you cut all the pieces and it had a rounded top. And I just thought, well, I wouldn't want to print my own paper. I kind of like making paper, and I'm going to make my version of it. And obviously it doesn't have the sloping sides, but I think it's a bit flipping lush. So I'm going to show you how to make it. Need a piece of cardstock that's 9.5 by 7. So that was basic black with the paper. I'm going with the same paper, but I'm going with the Pool Party this time, mostly because it's a good colour to film with. So 9.5 by 7 inches, which is 26 by 18 centimetres. I hesitated because I've scribbled across my notes. That's a 6. So on the long side, score it at, let me twist my jangly bracelet round. I twist it round at the start of my videos and then forget to put it back again, and I just have this sort of like lumpy bit on it. So on the long side, score it at 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, look, it's going to jangle that side now, 7.5 and 9 inches, which in metric is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 24. Now that's a lot of measurements, and often I get asked why I don't put them on the screen. I don't put them on the screen because I work in metric and imperial, and you just wouldn't see anything for measurements. Everything's on my blog, never fear. Okay, on the short side, score it at 2 inches and 5 inches, which is 5 and 13 centimetres. So our top and bottom are exactly the same size. I did experiment with a taller top, didn't work quite as well, so go for a shorter one. Shorter top? I don't know if that makes sense, but it does in my head. So I'm burnishing my score lines. Got rid of my sticky bone folder from a couple of days ago. I haven't got rid of it, I've just shifted it off to one side. I generally film a few videos at a time, and you can see I've got the remnants of Wednesday's project still sat there. Right, okay, so as I said, the top and bottom are exactly the same, and they're going to continue to be exactly the same for a while. So you've got these equal parts here, and then a thin bit. The only bit we need to keep is that bit, so we're going to get rid of that one and that one. Shouty fennel again, so that's that one, and that one gone. Whoops. So exactly the same. Cut straight up those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 score lines, and those ones as well. And like I say, we're still working to exactly the same pattern on either side. So if you decide you've got a top that you prefer to the bottom, swap it round, it doesn't matter. It will only matter at the point that you put the pattern on, the pattern paper. And in my case, actually, it could still go either way up. Oh, can you hear her? She's going wow, wow, downstairs. Right, so I've separated all of those there and there, the whole lot gone. And I've got my pieces of Designer Series paper here, and there are 6 of them, because it's 6-sided. They measure 1 3/4 wide, 2 3/4 inches tall, which is 3.5 by 7.5. Now, I went through my paper, it is exactly the same as that. I'm not sure how it's going to look on the Pool Party, but I cut off 2 lengths, and I pulled out the ones that had the most Pool Party on. That one, not so much. I might put that one at the back, or what will become the back, which is going to be this one nearest the tap. Oh! 1 3/4, that was meant to be 1 1/4. I need another bit of paper. Oh no! Oh, can I reach that pattern? Easily. Not easily, yes. Probably not going to be tall enough either. I'm going to have to do without that piece of paper. So it's meant to be 1 1/4 inches. Let's just quickly whiz all of these down, shall we? It's painful, isn't it? I'm trying to keep the, I don't know why I've written down 1 3/4. It's meant to be 1 1/4. I'm going to try and keep all of the pool party bits here though. Yes, I'm just going to have to not have a bit of pattern, oh, that's not right. Not have a bit of pattern paper on the back. Because the bit I pulled out is the wrong way around. Oh. Oopsie. Unless, do we reckon I could trim it by hand? Do we reckon I can do that? Oh, we'll have a go. Sort of. Right. Measurements corrected, sort of. I've got a wibbly line there. So, 1 1/4 inches by 2 3/4. Let me just check that's correct. Yeah, that bit's right. Oh no, I've stuck it to the paper. It's that kind of a day. Oh. You're laughing with me, at me, or I'm not sure what. Okay. If you're very clever when you're cutting your paper, you could get a repeating pattern that goes all the way round. Not that clever, clearly. I think I'm just going to giggle at myself for the rest of the video. But yeah, you could, if you are very clever, you could cut your strip to 2 3/4 of an inch. That is well, oh, there we go. 2 3/4 of an inch, and then chop off like that. That would be clever, wouldn't it? Right, okay. I'm going to determine this is going to make my top. So before I start sticking it together, I just want to get a curl on. So I've got my bone folder, and I've created a curl like that. Put it against my hand so you can see. So I'm going to do that all the way round. On all 6 of them. This is not something to do with this amount of strength that I'm putting into it when you're working with paper. Trust me, it rips them off. Please learn from my mistakes. Okay, I need to put some holes in as well before I stick it together. So 1/8 of an inch handheld punch, and I'm going just roughly in the middle down about 3/8 of an inch, so about, I don't know what that is in metric, that's 3/8 of an inch, about a centimetre. Yeah. It's not, do not worry too much if it's not in exactly the same position on all of them. Only one of them is going to be visible, but as close as you can to being in the same position will help. Right, now we can start sticking together. So I have my fast fuse. And because it's got 6 sides, you can push it down flat and firmly. Now we're going to have some fun. Open up those 6 bits. If you've got something that will fit inside, that will keep the shape, great. If not, don't panic. I'm looking for my back because I need to put my back in last. That's the back, and that one opposite is the front. So fold in those 2, and you need a liquid glue for this, unless you're pretty brave and you want to go with fast fuse. I don't mind using fast fuse, but I like liquid glue because you've got wibblage room. And get that positioned. So once you've got the first one in place and you can hold it for a few seconds, you'll be good to go for the rest. And oh, just looking at my battery, it's on 1 bar left. Okay, might need to go for my lunch break. Right, so that's pretty much in position now. I've lost my back again. There's the back. So a blob and a blob. Back in last. And that one. And then when you turn it over, grab your bone folder, push down, Leave it for a second and everything will dry beautifully in place. Right, I've got the new shimmer ribbon. How gorgeous is that? Oh, powder pink, pear pizzazz, pool party, all the P's, and basic black. And it's so shimmery and pretty and it's just beautiful. So I'm folding it in half like this, because that's how much length I want to have on display, and I'm going to tie a knot in the middle, because that is going to sit through on the inside, so you can tug and pull and get everything in shape. So I've lost the back again. We're going to go in the back first, and I'm going to grab my stylus and poke through the ribbons with my stylus. So I've pulled 2 through, and you just keep working your way around. Just go all the way around, so you're not doing opposites, you're going round, you're making a sort of a concentric circle sort of thing. Oh, I've missed one. And you need to make sure that you've pulled it through completely before you move on to the next one. And I will show you at which point you put your goodies in. If you've got something like a big candle, you'd get that in before you started stitching it together. But if you've maybe got sweetie treats or something like that in, you'd start putting it at this stage. So where you've got 3 in, that's where you'd put your goodies in. So you can see, oh actually you can see the knot in there now. So we'll keep going. I think I might need to trim those ribbons down again in a second. No, still going through. And because I've got the dome shape, it's sitting upright. Oh yeah, I definitely need to trim that down now. If I'd left it flat, it would have flattened the same as the other one did, same as the bottom, but the dome shape means that it will stay in the dome shape. Like I say, I experimented with varying lengths for this top half, and I don't know.
I can't connect to the public Wi-Fi.
Okay.
You may need to update your connection. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
Apparently my Amazon Echo wants to get involved in the video today. I love these. If you haven't got them, get one. I've got 4 of them around my house. But yes, sorry, as I was saying before, rudely interrupted by her, I experimented with different lengths to this part of the box, and taller didn't work. So there we go, it's my final bit in place. So you can see it twists all the way around, so pretty. And all I need to do now is tie the bow. I don't need to put a knot in because the cardstock is keeping the ribbon in place. A little pretty bow. Trim off those edges because they do get ruffled while you're feeding them through. And that, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And it's really cute in the pool party. I like the black one with the pink ribbon, but I like the pool party too. So I thought I did a pretty good job of a nod to a cupcake. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.